Okay, babe, I have a question for you. How do you think people find the right partner?
Okay, if what you're asking is how do you find the right partner? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, but this some of these questions. If I'm to answer I'm a Christian. We are
Sure.
Christians, so I'm going to
Yeah.
answer based on what God showed me from the scriptures.
That's exactly what we need.
Okay. Now, when you look at the book of um, Genesis 2, verse 18,
Okay.
the Bible said, let me get it. Genesis 2:18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him.
Okay.
So is God saw that man that he created was alone.
Yeah.
So if we want to understand this, and we need to go back to the beginning. Yes. How did God bring the partner? How did he find the partner? What
Okay.
are the things God saw that made him give Eve a partner? And if you're
Adam.
listening to Adam a partner,
Yeah.
and if you're listening to me, I want you to pay close attention. What I'm about to say now will change your life, especially if you are trusting the Lord for the right spouse. The right spouse. If you make mistake in selecting the right spouse, the spouse, you are gone. Your life would be very hectic for you. Life will be terrible for you. So pay attention. So in that book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, God saw that man was alone
Yeah.
and he decided to make him help meet for him. So
Okay.
God started telling me that the way you know for a man, I'm going to show you how a man finds the wife and
Okay.
how the woman finds if this man coming for my hand in marriage is my spouse.
Wow. Powerful.
Yes, for the man, how you find out is this. God saw you were lonely and you were alone and he made you a helpmate.
Okay.
So when you want to get married as a man, you are looking for a woman that would help you actualize the plans and purposes of God upon your life. A
Wow.
woman that can help you.
Mm.
A woman that can help you. Don't go and marry a woman because she's beautiful. A woman that can help you. That vision. That's why even if you've not found your vision, getting married is risky.
Wow.
Because when you find it, you will now regret.
Because she might not align.
You won't align most times. You won't align. Most people are in marriage and they are regretting now.
Hmm.
They are regretting. I think I've seen some posts on Facebook where people will ask you if you those that are married early, what do you think? Is it good? Most people that are married early will tell you no. I'm not. If I knew, I wouldn't have gotten married early. There are so many struggles because when they now started developing their mind, they were now wondering, how did I even marry this man? How did I even marry this lady? So for a man that is looking to settle down, to find, ask yourself a question. These ladies are around me. Who amongst them can help me actualize God's plans for my life?
Okay.
God saw you that you were lonely or you were alone, and He made you a helpmeet, somebody that can help you actualize the destiny. Now, for the woman, when you are looking for a man to marry, don't look for a man that will help you. Look for a man you can help actualize his
Wow.
dreams.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
The woman is the helper.
And it's just as if the generation of
We've swapped it.
yeah,
So the man now is looking for somebody he will take
he will
care of.
help.
While the woman is looking for somebody that will
That
take
will
care of
help.
her.
Ah.
And that's wrong. That's why we are falling into marriages that are not
Oh
working.
my goodness.
What God saw from the beginning is this: the woman would be the one helping the man. So when a man is looking for a spouse, you are looking for a woman that can help you actualize that dream God has given you.
Help
First of all,
me.
you must have a dream. You must have a vision God has given you. Then you look for a woman that can help you actualize it. Then a woman, if somebody is coming to seek for your hand in marriage, the person might be rich. Oh. The question is this: what role can I play in this man's life? If there's nothing you can do for this man, don't go and enter that marriage, because if you enter that marriage, you will only be a property,
Oh,
just like
Oga
the
wife.
cushion. Yes,
Oga
and we
wife.
know a guy want to dogu banana kind of marriage,
Oh no no
and
no
you
no.
can't come, you can't add anything. I'm not saying you shouldn't marry somebody wealthy. If you see if the man is very wealthy, ask yourself, this guy is wealthy, he's made already. Is there any role I can play in his life to bring the is there any way I can help him as the helpmeet? I am the helpmeet.
How do you compliment?
So when you see women nowadays looking for marriage because they are looking for somebody that will elevate them from poverty, they're looking
Nah,
for marriage because they need help. A woman is not going into marriage because she needs help.
she wants to
She
help.
wants to help. You are going into marriage with the mindset that I'm a helper. I'm not looking for help. That's not why I want to marry. I'm not asking God for a husband because I want to help. I need someone that will help me. And that's why you're not married yet.
I wish everyone can understand this
That's
sincerely.
why they are not married. You are struggling with marriage. You are coming to God and say, Lord, send a man that will help change my life. God is saying, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm looking for somebody. There's something I've given you. You have a womb that can bet out visions. I'm looking
Yeah.
for someone that you can help. You're supposed to be helping. And if a woman understands this thing, she will not start building herself, becoming the best version of
Herself.
herself, knowing fully well that positioning herself to be a helper. So that when she sees men, this one, no, this one, I can't do so much for this person. This person is made already. I'm looking for someone I can help. I can build with, I can change their lives.
Now, a quick disclaimer, this is not to say that you should go and look for a poverty
No, no,
stricken
that's what I'm
man
saying.
that
No,
you want to
no.
alleviate from
And you need to
poverty.
understand that you are not helping a man without a vision.
Yes, we are
The,
talking about vision,
yes, Adam
purpose
had a
driven
vision.
help. Yeah.
God has shown him the garden to take care of it. So he had a vision. He had the animals. He had the vision. So God saw a man had a vision and brought him a woman as a helpmate. So as a woman, you're a helpmate. While as a man, you're looking for someone who would help you actualize your vision. You're not looking for someone that will give you money. So
Yeah.
don't go around looking for ladies that you will take their money. You're a criminal. That's not what we're talking about. We're looking for you have a vision and you're asking yourself, God has called me into ministry. This lady I want to get married with, can she support this ministry? Can we build together? God has called me into this business. God has called me into this vision. God has called me with a vision to take care of young children, to address the youth. The question is this: the woman I want to get married to, how comfortable is she with some of these things? God has called me to take care of the old. That's the vision God has given me to take care of the old. And you're asking a lady you want to marry, what do you think about old people? So all those old people and their
They are
wahala,
nasty.
they are very dirty and nasty. They can be very annoying. Me, I don't like staying around old people. Oh, and you want to marry that lady. If you understand what we are saying today, I tell you, you will not struggle to find the right partner.
Yeah.
So, young lady or madam looking for a husband, that man asking your hand in marriage. The question is this: are you part of his property, or is there anything you can do for him? Is there any part you can play in actualizing his vision? If there's no part, tell him, sir, you're a good man. Thank you for your generosity, but I can't do this thing. And that's why many people go into marriage and they're abused
Yes.
because there's no there's no love amongst them, no relationship. You are calling your husband chief. I don't know, but it's not bad. Sha. Everybody, chief. The man has no time for you. The only time you have contact with him is during sex.
And you
After,
are not even developing yourself so that you can be a helpmeet, because it's one thing to find a man, or a man finds you and he's already made, and you are not maybe in his line of business
yeah,
or something, but on your own part you will now start to develop yourself in that line of business so that you can actually factor in
yes.
if it's to be maybe his general manager or
So just
something.
try to.
This cause problem in marriages because you marry a wife and you want her to come into the business or
And there's
something,
nothing she can do
and
about it.
she's just everywhere
Yeah.
and anywhere aside
No,
from that
we
business.
have a friend, and I'm not going to call their name, but if they hear this, they will know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We have a friend. He's an importer. The wife was once a fashion designer when they
Yeah.
got married. But you know one thing I like about the woman and the family? The woman now has left her fashion business and she's now into what the man is doing. But she's not just doing it like the man. She's now going online. The
Yes.
husband the husband is not strong online. So the wife now is strong online. She has taken
Yeah.
courses on content creation and she's
Yes.
promoting the
She's
husband's.
bringing her own quota to what the man is
That's what
doing
we call
already.
being a helpmate.
Helpmates.
So let's say you found yourself in marriage and you don't know this thing. You can start developing it. That's how that marriage will work.
Yeah.
If not, the man will be seeing you as a liability. The man is improving, he's growing in mind. You are just there. He comes and sees you are just there. And he's asking, how did I even marry this lady?
And you can never have discussions or conversations
There's,
concerning the business
he can't
because
tell you
you
anything.
are having another vision, he is having another vision. You two cannot really, really, really meet somewhere.
You are a man, you are a guy that God has called into ministry. God is calling you into ministry. And you went and married a lady that does not like church, that does not like anything about God. What are you looking for? Because she has money. And because she's fine. Her father is rich. That's why you are struggling. Look for a woman that would help you actualize. I'm not talking about money. Look for a woman that will help you actualize the vision,
Purpose.
the purpose God has given you. And for a woman, look for a man that would help actualize that thing. The reason why you are crying out to God, I'm talking to someone. The reason why you're crying out to God for, you're asking God, when will I get married? When will I get married? Might be that you've not become any version of you that can help any man. You are a liability currently. And well, I'm not talking about money. That's why I'm saying this and I'm saying it over. I'm not talking about money. The emphasis is not just money. It's not
Yeah.
money. You don't have the mental capacity to help that guy. Say, okay, what's the problem? This is what you are. Don't worry, I can help you. You know, when you look at the scriptures, the Bible shared a very powerful story about Jezebel. Jezebel, the husband was a king,
Yeah.
and the husband came and told Jezebel about a prophet Elijah. So I think Elisha, how the guy was doing so many things. Jezebel told him not to worry. Ah, which one? Don't worry, I will take care of it. That's how the man. When you go and do something to that man and he feels very bad, the wife will come and say, "What's the problem?" The man will report to him, to her, "Babe, oh, look at what I'm saying. Oh, I'm having issues with this." The woman will say, "Go and arrest my love. I'll take care of it." That is helpmate. Jezebel, although she was wicked and evil, she was really a helpmate for the husband. She was really a helpmate for the husband. If you see a family where these things are found, a wife is the helpmate, I can tell you they won't have issues.
Yeah.
They won't have issues. Why the man wants to divorce is because
There is no
there's nothing to
complement in
lose.
purpose.
There's nothing to lose.
Yes.
If
She's
you go
not
today,
bringing
he's not
anything.
losing anything. He's not losing anything. So we need to balance this thing. God has given a woman a womb, and it's for a reason. Stay and keep developing yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep
Wow.
developing yourself.
That
That's how
was
it works.
powerful.
So a man focus on a woman that would help you become the best version of yourself. A woman that will help you actualize the vision of God. That is to say, if you don't have a vision, you don't have any need to go and get married. And a woman, if a man is coming with that vision, don't go and listen to him, no matter how sweet his mouth is. Most of the people coming, most of the guys now, no vision. They don't have any vision for themselves. Don't listen to them. But if the man has a vision, I want to encourage you. Ask yourself the question:
Can
what
he
God
do
has
it?
given me, the visions God has given me, is it in alignment with this guy's vision? Can I help him actualize it? If you can, oh, that's your husband. That's how you find your husband.
Very easy.
Most people go and they are praying and asking God how. This is what I'm telling you is that if you know this thing, you don't need to stress yourself. The prayer you can pray is a prayer of thanksgiving. Father, I thank you for you've sent my husband. You've sent my husband. You know,
This is a very sincere question and answer you need to ask
yeah.
yourself.
I tell you, I was telling you about I we wanted to do a project, a skill acquisition project in Lagos, Ikorodu in Lagos. So I reached out to so many persons about it. Some persons I met will tell me I'll pray about it. And for more than 1 month, they've not gotten back to me. I called them and they said they will get back to me. And I know for sure they are not praying about anything. Then I met one pastor. I respect him. Thank you so much. You know what he said? When he now said he's excited, when he heard about it, he said he's excited, let's have a meeting and start planning. We started planning it. Then when I now started telling him about the other people I met that told me they are praying about it. And I really appreciate him. Not like prayer is wrong. You know what he said? He said before now he had prayed about something like this. So for him, me coming is an answered prayer.
Yeah.
So the prayer he's now praying is, Father, I thank you for this thing. Because the thing you've told me, this guy has brought it. This is the connection I've been asking you for.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
It
as
now becomes a confirmation. You know,
yes, yes.
when confirmation comes, what are you now praying about? It's thank God for this confirmation.
Definitely.
Thank God for this confirmation. And if every believer is serious with God, most of the things you'll be hearing, external words you'll be hearing is just confirmation. Confirmation. Why did Jesus rebuke Peter when he said, Master, don't die, I won't allow you to die? Why will you talk about death? Is he bad to tell your master not to die?
No.
He should be people say, why will you die now? Stop talking about death, that you will die. No. But Jesus rebuked him and called him the devil because Jesus already knew the visions of God for him. He didn't need to pray and find out. He knew what God had told him that he would die. And anything saying otherwise is from the devil. So we need to be very intentional. So as a woman, stay and build yourself. God is preparing you to be a helper for someone, for a man, for someone, a man that has vision. So if you don't have anything, you can't help any man. Don't go and be desiring marriage. And a man, if you don't have any vision, don't go and be
Don't go.
desiring marriage.
Wow.
So these are the things I would don't want to say so much. I believe we answered their
You've
questions.
already said so much
Sorry.
sincerely, and we are blessed.
Okay, thank
By
you.
saying so much, we are really, really blessed. And I believe that we've answered your question, and you that is out there seeking for a husband or a wife, for a woman, have you actually prayed to God to send you a man that is visionary, whom you can be a helpmeet to? And you, as a man, are you visionary enough to pilot a family, to actually come to God to start seeking for a wife? So you have to have a vision and then look for a wife who would be a helpmeet, so that when the two of you come, that's, marriage is 1+1 = 1.
Yeah.
When you bring your one and she brings her one, she doesn't bring half and you don't bring half. You bring one, she brings one, and you people become, a perfect power couple. So if you're still half, please don't go and look for somebody's daughter. And you, as a lady, if you're still half, equip yourself so that you can be a helpmeet to a man, so that when you guys come together, you make something beautiful. I believe you've been blessed today, and don't forget, we are the Dukes, and you can keep dropping your questions and we'll answer you as the Holy Spirit inspires us. Remain blessed until next time. Bye.
F5. Catch ya.